Hi, welcome to our new home. I'm Doug.
And I'm Kathy.
And this is Maggie Mae. Join us as we follow the moon. Now, we had done a prior video to show you the whys that we made a change in our rig from our 2020 Tiffin Allegro Red 37 PA to our new 2024 Quantum KW29. I get that wrong every time.
And we're going to show you why we absolutely love it.
So come along.
Thanks.
Now we're showing our coach to you today at beautiful Thousand Trails Lake Conroe, and this is our scene behind the coach. We just had to share that. But now to the tour of the outside, and this is a KW29 Quantum Class C. Has a full-length 18-foot awning with LED lights. Nice long storage compartment, a little shorter storage compartment, and then a taller one here at the back right beside the propane quick connect if you want to put on your grill. It also has the outside entertainment, the television. When you go around to the rear of the coach, you'll see the tankless hot water there in the center. It is all one-piece fiberglass cap. And the roof has 3 vents, all with vent covers, 2 air conditioners, which is unusual to find on a C, a solar panel, and the slide toppers. Now your sewer connections are both right there at the back with black tank flush, your freshwater fill, and your city water, and then this large storage compartment that swallows up basically everything I had on the tray in the big diesel. Your fuel fill, your outside shower, cable inlet, and 30 amp power, as well as the furnace, a real long storage compartment there, your propane bay, and the Onan gasoline generator. And you can see there on the front the nice skylight at the top, and that is all paint at the top. Well, now you've seen the outside of our home.
So let's show you the best part. Come on in.
Well, I'm going to start things off today on the inside in kind of my fun domain, and that's the cab, the front end of this Ford E450 chassis. This has got the new Godzilla V8 in it, and it's got a lot of power, especially in this size of a coach. It's perfect. So let me show you a little bit about what's going on up here. It's got a power driver's seat, power operated and heated mirrors on the outside, nice rear view camera. We've got our TST tire pressure monitoring system installed, and we've got our Garmin GPS up here installed. So it makes a very comfortable place going down the road. And now I'm going to let Kathy show you around the living area.
And speaking of comfort, we have this beautiful sofa, and this is a 70-inch.
70 inch.
And it's also a jackknife, so you can actually sleep people there. And there's storage underneath, as well as up top here we have a bunk, and the bunk will hold 800 pounds. So there's plenty of room that you can store things, or you can make it up for a bed. There's a little shelf at the back, which is really kind of neat, that if people, if someone is living up here, that they've got a little spot where they can keep some things. Now down here, there's plenty of floor space. We have one slide, and
in the front.
In the front.
One
and
more in the back. We'll show you.
We'll show you that one in a minute. But over on the right side, or your left, I guess that is, we have this really nice little dinette, which also doubles as our office when we're not eating. Or we can sit over here and eat, which we do that a lot, don't we? So.
And For those of you who have seen our other rig and seen the two big computers we had, we've downsized to two 17.5-inch laptops to do all of our editing and our work on, and seems like they're working out really good so
It is
far.
working out, and downsizing is really the theme in all of this to make us more stealthy. It's a simplified lifestyle, and we are actually loving it. As much as we love the glamour of the bigger one, the downsizing has really changed the dynamics, and we wake up really smiling, so it's not been a bad thing. Now, Maggie's got her little spot under there, but if we did have more people that were filling up this, the jackknife sofa and this up here, this does make down into a bed. It just folds down very easily, and then you put the cushions across. You all have seen those. And of course, there's a lot of storage underneath them as well. So we like that.
One other thing that works out handy for us is on that tabletop, there's not only a wireless phone charger, but a USB-C fast charge and USB-A ports right there on top.
Now, we have our two windows over here and the TV in the middle, and it's very comfortable to sit over here and watch, but we can also watch it while we're sitting on at the dinette, which is something I had always kind of thought. I wasn't real crazy about a TV over the dinette, but it has worked out actually really beautiful. We've got lots of storage up here. I mean, this thing, the whole idea in here has been storage, and we really love it. So over here in the kitchen, as a lot of you have probably figured out, I'm really not the cook in this family, but I do a little bit, but basically I do the cleanup, which isn't too bad. And we actually have a nice big double sink. It's actually a big double size sink. It's not two different sinks. And we have found that we really like the way that's worked out. We put a little tub in one side, we cover it, and it's got a handy little spoon drop. So,
and we do affectionately call that our dishwasher.
That's right, we do, we do. And do we miss that dishwasher?
It hasn't been as bad as I thought.
It hasn't been as bad.
That was one thing we gave up.
That's right. But and about one of the only things that we really gave
Yeah.
up. Lots of storage. And we did downsize in the dishes too, and that's something when you move into a smaller coach, you're gonna have to think about these things. Do I need a set of 8 plates and bowls and all that? No, just really there's just the two of us, and if we do have people come to visit, we can do paper plates. So we've got the storage under here, and that's a nice big area for the trash can. Nice big drawers, plenty of space in them. And then we've got pots and pans, place for the pots and pans.
Those drawers are huge.
They are. And then a big drawer that we actually put a lot of boxed things in there just to kind of even out some of the weight distribution. This has the Couture microwave convection oven, and it's really nice and big. It really is. And then we also have, this is something that I hadn't seen before, but we've got our induction stovetop, 1 burner, and we cook a lot on that. As you know, when we had our other one, we had only electric, but now we've also got propane and 2 burners there, and that's really handy because there are some things that you kind of want to cook on propane, and others that you'll do on your electric top.
And it's also nice if you're boondocking, you have propane, but when you're hooked up to electricity, you have your induction.
That's right, that's right. So we also have on the end here a nice little table that comes up and goes back down, and Maggie's got her little feeding station here. Actually, she's got stations all over the place. Now over here we have a freezer that's got plenty of room in it, and our refrigerator, and we really, it's kind of like a lady carrying a handbag. If you have a little handbag, what do you really need? You need your phone, you need your keys, and you need one other item, not lipstick, your wallet. Oh yeah, we need a wallet, that's right. But if you carry a big purse, you're gonna fill it up. And that's the same way with a lifestyle, that the more space you've got, I did that in the house, in our sticks and bricks. But yeah, the more things that you start piling in there, the more chaotic and complicated your life can become. And this just is so simple, I really love it.
Okay, one last thing before we continue on to the back. This is the control panel for the coach, where you can check your tank monitor, start and stop your generator, run the front slide in and out, your heating pads for your gray and black tank, water pump, the power control system, which I have to give them credit. This thing's amazing. It's running two 15,000 BTU air conditioners. We've had a couple other things on that Cathy's going to show you back here that are good sized power draws, all on 30 amp. So the power management system makes it to where you can't mess up too badly. The front air conditioner thermostat, the hydraulic leveling system, and then at the bottom of the panel we've got the auto gen start, we've got the solar controller for the solar panel that's on the roof, and a few light switches for inside and out.
All right, in keeping with the downsizing or simplifying things, we do admit it is a smaller bathroom, but it does have everything that we need. We have individual cabinets here for storage, nice little sink and vanity area. There's storage underneath here, and I'm going to show you some more storage that is helping with having this being a little bit smaller. We do have, the toilet is up on a raised pedestal, but it's been working. We've been doing fine. Now, one thing that is bigger is our shower, and it is fantastic. The floor space in there is amazing. One of the things that we didn't care for before was having a bench. Unless you can fold that bench up, it's kind of in the way when you're trying to get a shower. This one does not have the bench, and I think that it's actually deeper and maybe even a little bit wider than the other shower that we had. So we kind of make some trade-offs here, but we're really enjoying this. Coming outside of the bathroom, over here we kind of have a whole wall of storage, and this has been great. Little storage just outside the bathroom. We've got cleaning products, we've got our towels, and some of Maggie's cleaning things. Over here was one of the nicest surprises that we could ask for. You know, you do when you simplify your life and you kind of downsize things, it's really hard to find a certain item in this size of a coach. And we found one. Not only is this a washer dryer, but it is a washer and dryer. And I mean, look at the size of that dryer. It is huge. Well, I guess we've used it. A little bit of fuzz came out of there. But yeah, I love the washer and dryer, and that's something that we really, really wanted, was to have the stackable instead of one unit. Now, I'm going to tell you a little story. Once we got everything put away, I was standing here and we were talking, and all of a sudden, out of the corner of my eye, I saw a handle. And I thought, well, what is that? It's another pantry. So we actually have more storage there. There's storage above the refrigerator. There's storage below the refrigerator. This place has storage everywhere.
And under the washer.
And oh yeah, and under, I think that's the one that I missed as well, was a little drawer under the washer and dryer. So we have been just blessed. We are so blessed. And finally, this is the area that I really did not want to give up, and that was this bedroom with this beautiful, huge king-size bed. And we really love the comfort. Maggie sleeps with us, and I think we're really lucky that she's a small dog. However, she would prefer to sleep long ways between us, which keeps us hanging on to the edge if it's a smaller bed. So this has been just so comfortable to not have lost that king size bed that we had. There's some beautiful storage over the top. These little nightstands are great. We've never had one with nightstands that are this wide, and they are so nice for having a little bit of clock, putting your phones, putting a little bit of jewelry box, and kind of decorating a little bit. Of course you got to decorate. So yeah, this has been just amazing. And then we still have a wardrobe, and this is a pretty full-size wardrobe. Oh, look at there's Maggie's clothes. What do you know? And of course, we're still using the foot things the shoe things to keep things in. And then we both have our hanging clothes on either side. And then we have these great drawers. The top ones and the bottom ones go across. Over here, this is just a little panel, but we have 5 drawers there, and we've done so well. Now over here, we actually have another TV, and that's something that Maggie likes for us to come in and watch TV and hear at nights. And so we've got the TV, and we also have another thermostat for the second air conditioner. We have this is our little slide back here, and this is for extending and retracting the slide. Of course, we've got the light switch. And then right here, we do have the water heater thermostat, and you can set that at whatever you want, and that makes it very handy. Now that is also about the water heater. Why don't you?
It's a tankless water heater, so you have instant hot water. And a couple other things I wanted to be sure to point out. With the diesel pusher, we had the step up at the back, which Maggie always liked because she could go from the step to the bed and get up in the bed whenever she wanted. You don't find that on a lot of coaches that aren't diesel pushers. However, we've got a step the full width across at the back, and also one over on my side, so now she has 2 steps to get up on the bed, which really helps.
Choices.
And
that's what a girl wants.
And another reason for the king size bed, she tends to be a little bit restless sleeper, and she's all over the place. We don't want her to fall off the foot of the bed. So we had gotten one of these children's guardrails that swings up into place upright for at night.
And it gives it like a footboard.
And then at day, it'll come back down.
Yeah.
So there's the tour. And to find a Class C, this is a 29-foot floor plan with a stackable washer and dryer. To the best of my knowledge, it's the only one on the market that it has a stackable rather than a combo or none at all, and a king size bed. That was no small feat.
That's right.
So we got the comforts that we wanted, but we also got it in a size that's going to be a lot more manageable to be going places that we just plain couldn't get to in the bigger coach.
And we also cut expenses.
Yeah, drastically. Florida, we are domiciled in Florida. Florida is known to have extremely high insurance rates after the last couple of years of hurricanes, and we cut $100 a month off of our insurance on our rig by itself. So between that, the gasoline versus diesel cost, the maintenance cost of the gasoline versus diesel, tire cost, yes. So all those things are going to be benefits to us in the long run too. But it's nice to be able to do that and not feel like you had to give up everything that you wanted.
That's right. That's right. One of the things that just sitting here, when I sat down, I thought, man, I really love the windows. I love the view. There's just everywhere I look, no matter where I look, I can see. And one of the things I really loved, if you noticed in that bedroom, is the windows around the bed, that when you wake up in the morning, you just pull up those shades and you don't even have to get out of bed. The sun is just beautiful on you as long as it's sunny outside. But it just really is nice to have all that view. And and that's what we're looking for.
That's right. And there's going to be some spectacular views coming up this year with the states we have ahead of us. Our travel plans have not changed. We had quite a few reservations already in, and there are some other upgrades and things that we have in mind for the coach that will be happening in the upcoming months. We'll keep you up to date on those as they come along. But welcome to our new home. We hope you've enjoyed the tour. And if you have any questions or any suggestions for us on the use of the smaller space, feel free to leave them in the comments below. We certainly do appreciate that. With that, if you liked the video, leave us a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, at the end of the video, you're going to see a button up in this corner. Tap that, it'll subscribe you, and you can also ring the notification bell at that time so that you'll know every time one of our new videos come out.
And thank you so much for visiting us in our home and for following us as we follow the home.